Now, Moses, Lakeland College's soccer program's very young, but so far producing results.
Yeah, and they've been fantastic along with their futsal teams. Of course, the men who built the programs from the ground up joined me in studio to talk about the year that was and what's in store for 2014. Soccer in Lloydminster is vibrant, and we'll tell you why. It's only been 4 years. Kevin Wagner, the head coach of the Lakeland soccer teams, as well as the futsal teams, have been very successful in their young time developing into a team that's provided some medals. And thanks for joining us.
Oh, no problem.
The men. Surprise in 2012 to come out with a bronze medal. Coming into this year, a lot of high hopes, and you had that core group. Kind of tell me that dynamic and your expectations going into it.
Our expectations with our men's program was to make playoffs and try to get into a spot to get into nationals with the top two placing. And you know, we shot ourselves in the foot a number of times throughout the season. If you compare our 2013 to 2012 squad, our 2013 squad was actually superior to our squad last year. However, that would be in the assets of their technical ability and tactical ability, but physically, mentally, we were lacking and made too many errors. And as a result, we ended up tied for playoffs and lost on plus minus. So we were all tied in there, but you know, we did enough damage through mental errors ourselves. So as a result, we were a point short.
How are they going forward with the guys you have, the guys that are still able and eligible to play for next season? Still high hopes, and are you still going to have that Omar Amador, a guy who's dynamic and can really set the tone?
We've got a core group of players that includes Omar, includes Braden Bretzer, Lewis Isle, you know, and first years that have developed a lot. Sasha Savic, Stefan Kukovic, all players that we're hoping to have come back next year, and it looks like you know, to date they're doing well in school, and our intention's a successful futsal season, which will lead into positive playoffs for next year.
And for the women's side, you did improve on 2012's record, but again, like you said, with the men, fell short. Women this time around did the same thing.
Yeah, we stumbled in the middle part of the season, and it was, in my opinion, just we didn't have enough depth. You know, it led to trouble in our training environment. It led to the players in an environment where they didn't have to always push themselves because it wasn't a competitive environment of someone looking to take someone's spot. So we, you know, we have to regroup for next year and do our best to, you know, to keep improving. We have slowly improved every season, but we have not made playoffs any season. So there's improvement and there's been growth, but still not enough.
If there's one thing that you've done exceptionally well is develop the players and get them to a level where they can play sometimes at their expectation or above it. Case in point, your futsal teams. They seem to be fantastic. Your men have won gold and silver, of course, last year winning that silver medal. And the women captured gold last year. What's your expectations for your futsal teams going into 2014?
Well, I mean, I kind of have the philosophy that in general our expectations are always the same, which is to always improve individually and as a group and to win medals. And sometimes we're more successful at that than others. But that is still what my goals are within the two programs.
Kevin, thanks a lot. I appreciate you taking the time to join us here in the studio. Good luck to your futsal team this year and a run at another provincial championship.
Thank you.
He's a really good dancer, by the way. All right, earlier in our cast, you heard of our New Year's resolutions. So on the final 2013 edition of Beyond the Boards, Matt Schumont talked to a couple of Bobcats to see what their goals are for 2014.
All right, Lucas, 2013 is almost coming to an end here. Now, I guess if you can sum up, you know, how did your 2013 year go?
It was a pretty good year, yeah. I mean, you can't really complain. We've had an all right start to the season, so hopefully 2014 is just as good as 2013.
Now, just like everyone else, you know, new year comes new things and new resolutions. So I guess what's yours for 2014 here?
I might have to cut down on the Coca-Cola. I'm a big Coke guy, and it's my favorite drink, but I think they're catching up with me. So,
what are you going to replace with Coca-Cola? Maybe some Barg's root beer?
Root beer
that doesn't have caffeine, maybe less
iced tea,
sugar.
maybe some Nestea. Yeah. Maybe stick on the tea. I'm into tea right now, hot tea. So I mean that's good stuff. Might replace the Coca-Cola. So.
We were talking off camera about what your resolution might be, but you're not a big fan of that. Why no resolutions for you?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think you need a new year to have motivation. It takes probably like 1 or 2 months till everyone else's resolutions are over anyways. So I think just if you stick to your personality and stick to your beliefs and everything, you'll be fine. You don't need a resolution. So.